a bowl of Dorito dust right here that I dip it into.
That I believe.
Yeah, we go. Home
You guys,
freshly picked. Man, raspberries, top notch stuff.
You guys partake in The Floor is Lava on Netflix? Watch that?
Finn's been watching that.
Yeah,
it's a cute
it's
little
pretty
show.
entertaining.
Yeah, it's a cute little show.
It is. It's weird. So there's like 9 or 10 episodes, and sometimes they'll switch format for no apparent reason.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like normal episodes are like 3 teams are going to take on a room, and then for some reason the next episode it'll be 2 teams, but not anybody that you've seen before. And why are there only 2 teams? And then we just watched one tonight or earlier today that was, all right, 3 teams of 2 people instead of 3 teams of 3 people. So it's like, what exactly? What's the order here? They're tweaking the format as they go. It's a little weird.
Don't look at me, man.
That's all I'm saying. It's a little weird. Speaking of tweaking the format as we go, we got an EGM quiz this week. Review quiz time from the July 2000 issue. Again, Greg is a writer. On EGM in the review crew at this time. So some of these may be reviews that you wrote.
Oh, man.
Greg.
God. There it is.
Yes. And we're going to go in what you've been playing order, which really, it was supposed to be Greg first and then Phil. So,
okay.
I'm down to clown. Let's do it.
We'll go in that order.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
All right, Greg. This one's for PlayStation.
Okay.
Blank is back in style, and it's about time too. This game feels like old school Blank, back before everything they released was either a fighting game or the latest spin-off of Blank. Blank is one of those 2.5D games that blends gorgeous hand-drawn sprites with fully polygonal backgrounds. The result is a classic Blank look with a lot of dramatic camera panning and angles that just wouldn't be possible in a 2D game. The gameplay is classic 2D fare as well. It's too bad Blank felt the need to allow players to continue endlessly. Chances are you'll finish this game in one sitting and never play it again.
I mean, I knew what this was immediately, but boy,
Strider,
you just...
Strider 2.
Yeah, it's obviously...
I knew it before we said Endless Continues.
Oh, yeah. Same here.
Game fans' favorite game, Strider 2.
Correct. That is a Greg review. He gave it a 7.0.
It was a very quiet...
That was a very quiet ding.
I don't know why it's coming through very quiet for you guys. It's not quiet on this end. So
weird.
I could turn it up and then it'd be really loud for...
What do you think this is? Freedom Rock?
Yeah. All right. Greg, you get 1 point.
Good job.
Congrats.
Good job. You did it.
Phil.
Yeah.
This one is for PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Another month, another Blank game. If you haven't been a fan of the series up until this point, Blank will do nothing to change your mind. Just as in Blank has a lot of great ideas, but just falls on its face in execution. It's simply no fun at all when you have to replay each level over and over just to learn where every enemy is. And it's especially frustrating when your bullets just don't hit the enemies, even if they're right in front of you. Add to that some annoying camera angles, and you'll quickly see why Blank just doesn't work. The scary thing is, this could be such a killer game if it was done right.
Ooh.
What system was this for?
PlayStation? Huh. Another month. So it sounds like a game. We've seen a lot of these. What year was this again?
2000.
2000. Oh gosh. Oh man. I have a feeling it's an Army Men game, but for the life of me, I
can't remember any of the names.
Army Men Sarge's Heroes.
As good a guess as any.
I mean, that is an Army Men game,
right? Probably not this one. Nope.
No.
If this is even such a thing.
Can you read the review again?
Oh my God. And these reviews are way longer than previous. Another month, another blank game. If you haven't been a fan of the series up until this point, blank will do nothing to change your mind. Just as in blank, blank has a lot of great ideas, but just falls on its face in execution. It's simply no fun at all when you have to replay each level over and over.
That's good enough. So it feels like it's definitely an Iron Man game. Air Attack.
That's the only other one you know.
It's the only one I can think of.
Yeah, no. I'm sorry. It is Army Men World War.
Oh,
Another month, another Army Man game.
Exactly.
Yeah,
they released
I
a
was
lot of those.
it's right about the series. I mean,
They did
Yes.
release a lot of those.
I got
They
a
really did.
2.5 from Sam Kennedy.
Sam K.
Sam Kennedy.
Cap and Smack.
Captain Smack himself. Greg,
Let's do it.
you ready? This one's for Dreamcast. I'm all for mature themed games, but I also want them to be start that over.
Was
I'm
bleh
all
in the
for
review?
mature themed games, but I also want them to be fun to play. I found blank to be a little too methodical for my tastes. There's too much running and driving around the city for the sake of doing so, and it's not too enjoyable. Wreaking havoc on the city streets is only amusing the first 20 or so times after all. The control scheme is a little convoluted no matter which preset you turn on, and they could have really taken more advantage of the Dreamcast's power. There isn't much here that couldn't be done on a PlayStation. If you're a sucker for bad words and senseless violence, give it a shot, but just don't expect a deep game beyond that.
Would that be Grand Theft Auto 2?
wow,
Oh.
It is Grand Theft Auto 2.
wow.
But I didn't write that
Correct.
review.
You did not. That was a Craig Kuyava.
Hmm.
He gave it a 5.0
That's about right for Grand Theft Auto 2.
for GTA 2. I
Yeah.
liked the top-down GTA games. I thought they
Oh,
were
I hated them.
Oh,
I found them so hard to
shame.
play.
That's a shame. All right, Phil.
Yes,
This one's for PlayStation.
PlayStation.
It probably looked a lot better on the drawing board, but this shameless hybrid ripoff of blank and blank turned out to be a mediocre mess. Blank borrows things from both games, but has very little suspense, a boring environment, whoopee, explore the endless halls of a train, and lame enemies. Visually, the game is pretty impressive, but you'll never get to see things the way you want to thanks to the badly designed camera views. Not only do they make exploration frustrating in the claustrophobic train, but they often force you to shoot at enemies you can't see. At least there is one neat feature: the bathrooms are save points.
This would be Under Siege 2, Dark Territory. A game. So some sort of, I'm assuming, survival horror game where you are on a train. Ah, boy.
Train.
I cannot think of any train based games. I can certainly remember that there was an Under Siege 2, and then I can remember that Under Siege 2 had a subtitle, and I can
You like
remember
Boogaloo?
that subtitle. No, it was Dark Territory,
Yeah.
but I cannot. I don't know. I have no idea.
Greg, would you like to try to steal?
I don't even have a guess.
The answer is Covert Ops: Nuclear Dawn.
I mean,
Sure.
now that you say that, I remember there was a game called that, but
That was a game that existed.
Covert
Yeah.
Ops Nuclear Dawn is another one of those games that sounds like a made up game.
Right.
That- That
Why
one
was
of the
she nuclear?
teenagers.
why was she nuclear?
She was.
Her name is Dawn.
radioactive. Yeah. Well, we
Yeah.
got that part.
You
That
did.
sounds
Yeah.
sounds like, in a sitcom though. That's the game the teenagers are obsessed with.
That's right.
Oh,
yeah.
they're just playing that Covert Ops Nuclear Dawn game all the
Bruh.
time. I can't get them to do their homework.
That's right.
So
I don't even remember who made that. It was like an Activision game, something like that.
I don't know, but that game is definitely
Hmm.
for the game station. That's
Game
the
Station.
that's the system that
That's right.
Covert Ops Nuclear Dawn is available for.
Yeah, I mean, this was at
Anyway.
the time. I think Metal Gear Solid was one of the games name
Right.
checked in here. But like Siphon Filter and Metal Gear Solid, they were
Mm.
trying to do this like, I don't know.
I'm gonna hold on a
Stealthy
second, real quick.
thing.
PlayStation. I just want to see the cover. Covert Ops.
It
Is it
indeed.
green? It's green, right?
What's that?
Also
green?
known as Chase the Express.
Oh, wait, what the hell?
It's an Activision game.
The cover is not green.
Oh, okay.
It's actually mostly. Well, you know what? Your character is wearing green. I do not remember this at all. Look up this cover real quick.
I am looking this up right now.
I have zero recollection of this game.
It's a weird rendered.
Yeah, it's
Face.
just an ugly rendered dude and a.
Yeah,
and
no,
a-
you know what? I remember this cover.
Do you really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I have zero recollection of this game.
It's an Activision game.
I never played
Yeah,
it.
Weird.
that's
I'm
crazy.
sure.
Yeah.
Who wrote
Yeah,
that
it's on
review?
Wikipedia as Chase the Express.
Chase
Who wrote the review?
Express.
That was Craig.
Okay.
Yeah,
Craig Yalva.
Chase the Express. Yeah, no,
Apparently, yeah, Activision. It's a Japanese title.
created by Sugar and
Sugar and
Rockets.
Rockets.
What
What
else
does
did
Sugar
they
and
do?
Rockets do? People Sorrow. Ape
my God,
Escape. Okay.
Ape Escape, Loco Roco,
Jean d'Arc.
Patapon, Gravity Rush, and Knack.
And this.
Jeez,
That's
Would I-
crazy.
would I like this game?
Puppeteer.
Oh wow,
Knack?
Puppeteer.
Yeah, oh my God.
Would I?
These people have done a lot.
I mean, I like Ape Escape. I like Loco Roco. I like
wait.
Patapon. I
Sugar
like
and
Gravity
Rockets
Rush.
is now just SIE Japan
Yeah.
Studio.
Is this a game I should play?
I don't know.
That's weird.
It's very
That
strange.
is really weird. Okay. Well, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Greg?
Yo.
We're on back up to Greg now.
Yep.
Is that it?
Yes.
Me.
All right. This one's for PlayStation. This is perhaps the closest a 3D game has come to duplicating classic blank/blank gameplay as far as control, moves, and combos go, but it stumbles in crucial places. First off, too many enemies surround you so that you're screwed before you can even throw the first punch. Second, during levels, there'll sometimes be things like live electrical wires hanging down or a helicopter firing gunshots at you, and you can't avoid them. But somehow enemies are completely immune. That never happened in blank. Graphics are above average, and the licensed tunes fit the game nicely, but it's missing the right kind of balance.
Oh. Crap. What's the name of this game? This is the
That's the real
name of
question, isn't it?
no. I can see the cover of the game I want to guess, but I can't see the title of it.
Okay.
I know.
Feel free to describe that cover.
No way.
Yeah.
Fighting Force. Is it Fighting Force?
That was going to be my answer. I'm glad
Sorry,
it
is
wasn't.
not Fighting Force.
Okay.
Phil.
What's another game that's kind of like Fighting Force but isn't Fighting Force? Because that was the only one I could think of.
Can I take another guess if Phil gets it wrong?
Sure.
Why don't you tell me and I will make
No.
that guess for you? Oh. Jeez. Ninja.
Ninja. Good guess, but
Yeah.
Fighting Force 2.
I forgot there was a Fighting Force 2.
Fighting Force 2.
Was it Fighting
No.
Force 2?
It's not
That was
Fighting Force 2.
hilarious.
It is Gekido.
Oh, Gekido. Is that a Sam Kennedy
Gekido.
review?
No, that was a CJ review.
Do you know if Sam Kennedy reviewed that though?
I don't know.
I think he did.
Maybe.
I don't know why I
Not
remember
good.
that. But
Not good. All right, Phil.
Dad. Yes. I'm here.
Okay, this is for Dreamcast. This is the last round, right?
Last
This
round.
is it.
Yeah.
this is the last question.
What? I haven't gotten any, right?
No, you haven't gotten any.
Nothing.
Greg has gotten 2.
2-0. So
This
yeah,
one's
I'm
worth
not gonna
4
win.
points.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, good.
All
I
right.
can still pull
I
it
hate you
out.
so much.
This one's for Dreamcast.
Yes.
Although it's an excellent port of the arcade game, it's hard for me to get excited about blank. Yes, multiplayer is fun for a bit. With so many different power-ups and items, there are lots of opportunities for teamwork or screwing over your friends and building your character's abilities. RPG style is cool. But ultimately, there just isn't enough technique or skill involved, so the game boils down to a pretty straightforward hack and slash action game. That'd be fine if it was fast-paced and exciting, but all the backtracking and getting lost trying to find switches grinds the game to a halt way too often. Rent it with friends if you liked it in the arcade.
Gauntlet Legends?
Oh, that's a good answer. Nice job.
You are correct.
There
It's
we go.
Gauntlet Legends.
I would
There
have
we
never
go.
gotten that.
All right.
On the board with
Yeah.
one. You want to do a tiebreaker?
We're not tied,
You're now
so
tied.
I thought, wait, that one was worth 4 points.
That was
so-
suddenly it's worth one again. In either way, we wouldn't need a tiebreaker.
I guess we don't need a tiebreaker. You're right.
Anyway,
Oh,
try
man.
the tiebreaker.
Which one should I do? Let's see.
So I get first shot at this, right?
Sure.
Since I lost.
No, Phil gets a shot
Oh,
at it. This one's
fine.
for Dreamcast.
Oh, not the Dreamcast. Okay.
Dreamcast. I didn't like the first blank, and this is really no different. Sure, it's got slightly better graphics, but it feels like this is more a continuation of the first game, or what should have been included in the first game anyway, since it was so short, than an entirely new adventure. The game itself is almost exactly the same, and there's really nothing new here to offer RPG players. With games like Blank, Blank, and Blank, to really get RPG fans excited, Blank is nothing more than a distraction. Of course, for now, there isn't much to choose from on the Dreamcast, and if random dungeons are your thing, then go crazy. Otherwise, skip it.
Jeez. Is this Evolution? I don't know. That's my guess.
Well, it's a sequel. I didn't
Right.
like the first Blank.
Hey,
Yeah,
he made his guess.
Yeah. Well,
Evolution. Okay.
I was banking off that maybe there was another, some sort of predecessor to Evolution that wasn't called Evolution. But
Is it Evolution 2?
is it Evolution 2?
It is Evolution,
It is
2.
Evolution 2.
Far off
Oh, well.
promise.
Oh, well.
Well, now you're tied, so we need another tiebreaker.
Jesus Christ.
no.
No,
I didn't think because
It's,
when
it's
was
after
this?
midnight. Come
When
on.
was this?
July 2000.
Okay. I didn't. Okay. Because I was trying to think because I knew it was 2000, so I was just like, they couldn't have gotten Evolution 2 out that quickly, did they?
They did, though. Yeah,
did, though.
They did.
Which is why
Okay.
it felt like the same game.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, because the first Evolution came out in Japan like
98,
around
wasn't it?
launch or like very early on.
Yeah.
okay.
And the second one came out like quickly after.
Yeah. That's what was throwing me off, because I was like, it couldn't be Evolution 2. That's way too quick after Dreamcast launched for them to crank out a sequel. But I guess not.
You're right. You're
I
right.
guess-
Because it's
yeah, I
basically
guess-
the same game.
I guess I was right, but also wrong. So,
Well, yeah. Who's counting though, really?
which is not the kind of right I wanted to be. I wanted to be actually right.
So, Greg, you are the winner.
Congratulations, Greg.
Both
Congrats.
legitimately and with the made up rules.
Correct. Thank you for playing, and thank you to our Patreon supporters for supporting the show at the $5 level. You make the show possible every week, paying for Zoom and all that good stuff. And if you have an idea for a quiz that we can play on the after show, if you don't want to just hear review quizzes over and over again, please don't make me retype all the EGM reviews, because it really although now they're getting better written. They're pretty well written now,
Oh, yeah.
honestly. Like they're good. You can send that quiz in to us, player1podcast@gmail.com. That's our address, so send stuff there. Thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting the show. Stay safe out there. Wear a mask. Encourage your family and friends to wear masks, and hope everybody is staying alive during this whole thing and staying safe. And we will talk at you again next week. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.